After the rainy season, it's already beginning of summer. It's been so humid every day. I get sweaty just sitting around. It's one of those days. One of those days, you know, where your balls stick to the inside of your leg. When I go to the second literature club after school, Kirari's already there. She's sitting at the desk and writing something on a notebook. I thought she's maybe finishing up her homework or something, but I guess I was wrong. Whatever she's doing, she's so into it she doesn't even notice me coming in. I ask her what she's doing.
前島くん、詩を作ってるんだ。この間のお泊まりの時ね、作詞が楽しかったからもっと作りたいなって思ったの。それでいつか自分で曲もつけて一曲作ってみたいんだ。
Oh, you're gonna make a song of your own? Awesome! Then she passes me the notebook. I didn't ask her, but I guess she wants to share.
他人に見せるの、これが初めて。
She twists her body bashfully. I look at the page full of words. The Restaurant by Kirari Shiino. What the fuck? Oh, I did not press that. Alright, so we got ramen there, salad. Is this shrimp? The third one? And the fourth one's like a hamburger or something? Is this is this a song about your experience of your, you know, part-time job at the restaurant we work at? There are many restaurants in the city. Japanese, Chinese, Italian. They all look delicious. Is this the... Are those the lyrics? But I ate soba noodles. It was yummy. La 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 ramen. Rucola salad. I like hamburgers too. This is it. That's so adorable. Terrible but adorable. You can just tell she got this momentary flash of inspiration. That's so Kirari-like. That it's just so genuine, you know? You can tell it was so genuine and adorable, innocent even. But it's fucking awful. I closed the notebook. You know, Kirari, when we had the practice session...
待って、なかったことにしないで、ちゃんと構って。
Oh, sorry, do you really want me to be honest? Okay, let's see. I don't know what to say. First of all, what is this? When I ask, she responds with a smile. Well, I guess this much. She responds cheerfully. I see. Then is "This is it" part of the lyrics? Oh, that was in there too? I thought that was just like us saying, this is the end of it or something. She actually wrote down "This is it" at the end of her song?
そうだよ。だって、そう書かないと終わりってわからないかなって思って。
You know, people can also figure it out once the music stops playing and once you stop singing that it's the end of the song, you know? I see. That's a very unique thought.
本当？ここのとこ、歌い方も考えてあるんだよ。終わりです。どうかな？
It sounds cute, I guess. Very...
すごく？
Not sure. I'm very not sure. At least, if it sounds more like a joke, then it could be something. This is your first work, so there's room to improve, definitely. Kirari grabs a notebook from me before I can finish. Hey! We said it in like the gentlest possible way, okay? We could have just said it sucks and be really blunt and harsh, but we didn't do that.
もう見せない。
No more! You're not getting to read my lyrics ever again! I'm sorry, Kirari. She walks away angrily. Oh, that pouting face for her, like, no, never again. You suck! You suck, Maejima! My lyrics are the best, okay? Oh man. Kirari is the main character in today's story. Ooh. A story about Kirari. The midterm is over. The rainy season is over. And it's almost the end of June. Kirari's birthday is around the corner. We decided to celebrate it together. Kirari once told us that she's never had a birthday party, or even a birthday present. Oh god, her family couldn't afford one probably. Since she's the oldest in the family, and because of the family situation, I guess she never had a chance to have something like that. Since we know that, we have to have a celebration for her. We started to plan around 10 days prior, and went shopping for her present the day before. We already decided what to get. We all went to the department store together, and bought a huge stuffed animal, then went on to the instrument store. We were going to buy a microphone. Oh, cool! Kirari told us that she wants a skull microphone. That's very punk. It's called a skull microphone. But please don't picture a skull-shaped microphone which looks like the one used in Black Magic or something. Oh, that was actually exactly what I pictured, or at least like a... Maybe it wasn't like, not exactly looking like a skull, or it has an actual skull on it or something, but maybe like a sticker or logo of a skull or something. Oh, this is just a nickname for the microphone by the company Shure, and it's the model number 55SH. It has a retrospective design and is a rather rugged microphone. Why does that feel like an ad? Trust, I've not been paid by anybody to say those words, okay? That really feels and sounds like an ad. Maybe in the game. Maybe the gamers are like, hey, we're gonna put a microphone in the game, okay? Do you want your microphone in the game? You can put it in for 500, okay? And then you got paid for that. It sure has a characteristic shape, but I don't think too many would think of a skull when they see this. In my case, a metallic hero came to my mind when I first saw it. Yes, it's not really skull-like, I guess, but maybe if you look at it from really far away and squint your eyes and I'm half blind like me and take off your glasses, maybe then it kinda looks like a skull. According to Tonoya, this unique design is very popular and many artists actually use it. In fact, it's on one of the DVDs Murakami brought, and that's how Kirari and I remember it so vividly. But maybe in Kirari's case, she just likes the name, Skull. It has the price tag of 27,000 yen, holy crap. It's a decent price for all of us to pitch in. I mean, you know, if all three of us pay, that makes it a lot less expensive for us individually at least. We pay with the money we've already collected. While we're getting a gift wrapped, we notice some guys.
Oh yeah? 第二文芸部の皆さんじゃないの。
Are those the douchebags that like challenged us? When we turn around, we see the 4 guys from the pop music club. Yep.
練習頑張ってるらしいけど、どうだい?
I guess you'll see, won't you? I love the scowl on Chine's face. She's like, oh fuck these guys. No, we're not talking to them. Nobody answers. Chie and Kashiwara openly show sullen faces. You can tell Chie is like angry, but Kashiwara kind of looks scared and apprehensive. The guys smile bitterly and look at the
こん
microphone.
なところで何買ったの？え、骸骨マイク？うわー、ベタだな。ダサ。
What do you mean? What's wrong with that? They laugh.
そうかな。そうさ、ベッタベタだよ。こんなの俺だったら恥ずかしくて使えないね。つうかトモヤ、お前なんでこんなとこにいるんだ?
Oh, I bet you douches will be surprised to hear this, but he's our fucking coach, teacher.
僕はね、そうは思わないな。
Tonoya ignores the question. He doesn't show it, but he's clearly getting very angry.
あのね、ベタだとかそうでないとかで、そんな理由で笑うのは、作った人や売ってる人、そしてそれを愛好する人、あと道具そのものにも失礼だよ。
Oh yeah. Tell
君
him,
たちは
man.
音楽という文化的な活動をやってるくせに、先人への敬意は何もないのかい?
Boom. You fucking tell him, boy.
何偉そうなこと言ってるんだよ。お前になんかご公説を賜りたくねえな。
What?
何にも分かっちゃいないくせに。
What?
ど素人は黙ってろ。
Okay, he may be an amateur compared to professionals, but you guys are in a fucking pop music club. Like, you're nobody fucking knows you. At least some people know Tonoya and of Star Generation. Like, what the fuck? He's way more popular than they probably will ever be. And you're like, I don't want to hear your opinion. You don't know shit. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, you noob.
ど素人ってあなた
Chie sounds surprised.
言っちゃ悪いか？でも事実だから仕方ないだろ？お前らこそなんでつるんでるんだよ。殿やなんかいつもぼーっとしてるネクラなやつじゃんか。どこで知り合ったんだい？そんなのと付き合ってたらせっかくの美人なのに足元見られるぜ。
Oh yeah, dude, you're totally right. Pretty girls should hang out with you, with douches like yourself that insult those very same pretty girls at the same time as well. Yeah, very, very, very good logic there, motherfucker. They ridicule him. They don't know anything about Tonoya, obviously.
よく言うね。あのね、トノヤ君は
いや、
Tonoya stops Chie, or do they not recognize him or something? It could be that they don't. I mean, no, but they said his name Tonoya, right? They should know that he's Tonoya from Star Generation.
君たちはどんなバンドをやってるの？
He asked them, but they don't
言
answer.
ってもお前なんかにわかるかな？
Really? Really? They really... I feel like they really just don't know that he's Tonoya from Star Generation, right? Oh, they say, you wouldn't understand. It's way too complex for you, dude. Like, it's one of those dudes that reads like one page about something and they pretend that they're fucking professional and know every little fucking thing about that particular subject. Holy shit. He has no clue who he's talking to. Yeah, and then they feel superior about that too, right? Like, oh, huh, I know more than you, motherfucker, so you should shut the fuck up.
そこをどうかな。
どうせお前らはオリコンで上の方に来るようなやつしか知らないんだろ。あのな、ああいうのは商業的に作られたただの商品なんだぜ。本当のロックってのは綺麗にパッケージングされた CD じゃなくてライブハウスの喧騒の中にあるんだ。
Yeah, no shit. They really don't know who the fuck they're talking to. Holy shit, this is embarrassing for them.
Oh?
I see. I just can't wait for the moment when they like actually find out and they realize how much they fucking embarrassed themselves. They pretend to be like a fucking professional in front of an actual person who's more accomplished than them and more accomplished than they'll ever fucking be with their entire, you know, even if they were to live 400 fucking years, they would never reach his popularity, I'm pretty sure. How mean. Tonoya is simply nodding. If I were Tonoya, I would find this pretty amusing too. I'd be like, oh yeah, tell me more, dude, tell me more. Tell me more of how fucking amazing you are until I fucking show you and shut you down by proving who I really am.
だいたいな、大手レコード会社と契約するようなやつは体制に尻尾を振った犬だ。会社から金をもらいながら資本家の言いなりになって本当のロックがやれると思うか？やっぱ本当のロックは誰にも頼らず自分で切り開くものだ。インディーズとか知ってるか？
That's exactly what the fuck he is, motherfucker. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is like a dude that thinks he's great at basketball because he's good in like the playgrounds and shit, you know? And then he's talking shit to Kobe Bryant or LeBron James and he'll say like, much better, blah blah blah, you know? That's kind of what this feels like. He continues exultantly. He has absolutely no idea he's talking to a popular indies band's guitarist, exactly. And he's like, have you heard of indies? And like, oh, I'm a fucking expert on indies, but he doesn't know Star Generation then? Fucking hell,
なる
dude.
ほど、そうか。メジャーはみんなロックじゃないんだ。
The guy goes on.
そうだぜ。機会があったらお前もライブハウスとかに聞きに行くといい。
I feel like what Tonoya is doing is actually the best way of handling this, right? Because he's just giving him more time to speak, by which he's embarrassing himself even more. You should just let this guy do all the talking, like blah blah blah, and let himself embarrass him more, and then at the end you fucking finish him off with the reveal. Which band should I listen to?
そうだな。今この辺りでイケてるバンドっつったらジャガバターかスタージェネレーション。まあ、殿や。お前みたいな素人にはどうせああいう音楽の良さなんかわからないかもしれないけどな。
Yeah, you're totally right, dude. There's no way this Tonoya guy would ever understand Star Generation or something like that. What the fuck? It's not like he's their main guitarist or anything like that, right? He would never understand that fucking shit. He answers as I expected. What a joke.
わからないか。それは残念だね。
Oh man, I just can't wait for the eventual moment. Just let it be fucking glorious, okay? Tonya keeps his poker face.
まあたくさん聞けばそのうちちょっとは分かるようになるんじゃねえか俺なんかスタージェネレーションのライブ5回は聞きに行ったぜ
Wow!
あいつらの音はマジで深いな
So deep, really? Oh shit, man. You've gone to their performance 5 times. 5 times and you still don't realize that their main guitarist is standing in front of your fucking face right now. Chie can't hold herself. She starts to laugh. The guy looks at her suspiciously. How incomprehensible. I'm actually surprised that it took this long for someone to start fucking laughing. Being ignorant is a scary thing. I vow myself never to be a show-off. I need to live humbly. Never sell myself short.
なるほど。そんなに深いのか。
It must be so deep that you probably didn't even open your eyes while being at those concerts, huh? Tonya mumbles again with no expression. What is he feeling?
まあなだけどまあお前らには難しい注文だったな悪かったな確かにお前らはそうやって骸骨マイクだとかで喜んでるくらいでちょうどいいまそうやって文化祭のステージでも
おおこんなところにいたのか探したぞ
Here he comes, here he comes. That's when Murakami comes back from looking at a guitar in a different section.
村上もいたのか
When they see Murakami, their attitudes change immediately. I guess with Murakami's physique, not too many people would stay arrogant. What cowards. Indeed, this is these are like the guys that are like, you know, the bottom 10% or something. They're like 10% in terms of skill at something in particular, and they talk down on the people that are below them, which aren't that many. But the moment like someone who has higher skill than them at something, they just immediately like, oh, they're gonna start kissing the ass of the other person.
いたけれどそれがどうした
Murakami has no idea what's been going
いや
on.
別にただ挨拶してただけだ
Really? Oh, just greeting, huh? That was a rather elaborate greeting you gave us before.
そうかそれはよかった挨拶は確かに大事だなこんにちは
Konnichiwa. Murakami greets them with a smile, but the guys are rather startled. To me, Murakami is acting his normal self. One good thing about Murakami is that he doesn't hate or dislike others. He is a person that does not have hate inside of him. I'm sure Murakami understands the relationship between the pop music club and us, but he doesn't let it affect him. Maybe people who have exceptional physique and the ability are like that. Murakami
こいつ
smiles.
らだいぶ上手くなったぞお前らもうかうかしていられないなちゃんと練習してるか
He talks to the pop music club guys casually, but they don't respond.
関係ねえなそれより勝負の約束忘れんなよ楽しみにしてるからな
Oh, trust us, we will be looking forward to it, okay? I'm sure they just want to get out of here. They leave in a rush. They are easy to figure out.
まったく嫌になっちゃうせっかくプレゼント買いに来たってのに最悪なタイミングこんなすごくいい日に水を差すなんて
Fucking assholes. Chie mutters angrily.
そう僕は骸骨マイク好きだなかっこいいと思うしシーノにもぴったり似合うと思ういろいろ意見はあるかもしれないけどみんなに長く愛されてきた道具を使うのはすごく真っ当な選択の一つだと思うな
Exactly. I mean, the fact that it's been used for so many years, right? And that so many other popular artists use it, must mean that it's a pretty good brand or a pretty good microphone in general, right? Since this is Tonya, it must be coming from the bottom of his heart. Hey Tonya, how could you just let them talk to you that way? They were making fun of you.
僕は別にそういうの気にならないからいいんだ
Really? But if you told them who you were, that would have been so much fun. Just like a masked hero coming out at the
いい
end.
んだ僕威張るのとか好きじゃないし
Damn, you're a bigger dude than I am, man. I would sort of play it along similarly like him as well, and then in some sort of sneaky way try to make them figure out that I am, you know, who I actually am, that I would be Tonoya from Star Generation. I wouldn't just say it in their face like I'm fucking Tonoya, blah blah blah. Of course not. I wouldn't be like that either, but I would have at least loved to have them find out, you know, and see that moment in their eyes when they're just like, Oh shit, we fucked up so bad.
トノヤ君って人間ができているんだね。
Yeah, man, he's an angel compared to me. Chie nods, admiring
でも
him.
なんで学校で隠してるんだろう。やっぱりファンに知られたりすると面倒だから？
別に隠してるわけでもないんだけどな。ただ人に聞かれないから。
私だったらそこら中に行って歩くけどな。もったいない。鹿之助もそうでしょ？
You would want to show off? Why are you asking me?
あんたもそう思うかなと思って。
No way. I wouldn't tell either. But I might give hints though, like putting the magazines I'm in on the teacher's desk. I wouldn't go that far, but like, if people were to ask me or anything, I'd be like, yeah, of course. I wouldn't try to hide it or anything, but I wouldn't like shout it off of the rooftops either. Somewhere in between there. Oh, hush.
前島さんは奥ゆかしいだけですよね。
I feel like just being humble in general is a good thing, right? Can't go wrong with humble. Kashiwara, you sure know what you're talking about. Do you want some candy? What the fuck?
ありがとうございます。
Candy? What the fuck? That sounded so random. Suddenly we're giving her candy? Kashiwara smiles bitterly.
でも腹立つな。あんな風に人をバカにする態度は許せないよ。
I guess Chie is still fuming.
それは僕もそうだったけど。でも勝負の場所はあるんだから、その時演奏で見せつけてやれればそれが一番だと思うんだ。
That's true, that's true. Just defeating them at the cultural festival would just be that would be our revenge, right? That'd be the icing on the cake. Tone is right. He knows what he's talking about.
そうだね。実力で黙らせればいいんだ。文化祭の日を見てなさいよ。目に物見せてやるんだから。
Let them feel superior all they want right now, but in the end, we'll show them who's actually better, right? Let our skills, let our music, let our song do the talking. Chie is getting competitive. Then we get the present, and as we are getting ready to leave, Murakami comes up to me. What's up, dude? Murakami talks to me secretly in a dark voice. What? Come to think of it, he's been awfully quiet. What's up, big guy? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Huh? Murakami looks sad. Aww, really? Oh man, poor guy. He thinks that they left because they don't like him. Damn, despite how he looks, right, he's really soft-hearted. Oh man, Murakami. Did I say Murakami? Like poor Murakami? That's because you look rather scary, that's all. We should have just said no, that's not it at all. No, yeah, you look scary, dude. The next day after school, it's my job to go get Kirari.
いいの。私嫌われてるんだよね。知ってるんだ。
What do you mean? I don't know why, but Kirari tries to run from me. What? What's wrong?
前島くん、私に隠し事してるでしょ。
Well, yeah, but what are you talking about?
ほら、声が上ずってる。
You can hear it from my voice? I have no idea what you're talking about. Today's the secret birthday party. Did she find out? No, she couldn't have. Besides, if she found out, she should be happy. She wouldn't say such things. Then what? Did I say something as a joke to her and she misunderstood and got hurt? I'm not Murakami, but I can't help thinking this way. The only difference is that I can think of a few things I could have done.
Satsuki!
Kirari's eyes are full of tears, wow! She's overreacting a bit, what? Wait a minute! Tell me what's wrong. She's right, I have told many lies. Actually, there are so many that I can't even guess which one she's talking about. She's getting so angry? First, Kirari moans.
知ってるよ。昨日の休みの日、みんなで遊んでたでしょ。私、見たんだ。みんなが一緒に楽しそうに歩いてるの。
Oh, really? Oh shit, she saw us together? She probably thinks that we're like excluding her. Oh, that's...
あの日、みんなが用があるから練習しないって言ってたのに。今日だってみんなこそこそ何かやってるんだもん。 私は仲間外れなんだね。
I feel so bad for her now. Poor girl. It wasn't like that at all. You'll find out soon, okay? You'll find out soon, and then you won't be sad anymore. Kirari's eyes are getting even more teary. That's because Kirari shakes her head, trying to stop me from saying anything.
いいの。いいんだ。悲しいけれど仕方ないよね。
Oh no!
私じゃしょうがないもん。
Kirari!
私ネクラだし、今まで仲良くしてくれてありがとう。私はもう潔く身を引いて。
Oh my gosh, she even said thanks for being nice to me until now. Oh my god, you poor girl. No, Kirari, it's not like that. No, that's not it.
優しいんだな。でも本当にいいんだ。
No, Kirari, please. Just listen, Kirari. Oh, fine. Just come with me. I grabbed Kirari's hand, since she completely refuses to listen to me. But we can't be having a fight in a classroom. Come with me right now. I'll prove you wrong, okay? Kirari yells and everyone turns around. I continue while still grabbing her hand. Just be quiet and come with me. Then you'll find out everything. Gosh, Murakami and you? Why is everyone so naive? Kirari is confused. Come. As I say, I start to walk, pulling her hand.
前島君。
Kirari yells, but it's my turn to ignore her. I keep pulling her. Come with me now. It's like we're leading a dog. Come on, here we go. We go down the stairs, change our shoes at the exit. Then I put her on the back of my bicycle. I'm surprised that she's even like this compliant, you know? I mean, I thought we were gonna just lead her along to another classroom or something where everyone else would be waiting. But nope, we're actually like, okay, put on your shoes now. And she's like, okay. Like, she didn't want to come along, but she's still gonna like, okay, I'll put in my shoes. I'll sit behind on your bicycle, but I won't be happy about it, okay? The bicycle has more weight than usual, so the speed on the hill increases, which makes the handles shake on the bumpy road. Probably because of the bumpy surface. Kirari is holding on to me tightly. I concentrate on the handle, feeling a soft and warm sensation on my back.
誘拐？
I'm not kidnapping you, you're coming along with me, right? You had plenty of opportunities to escape. Kirari asks me. Something like that. A little bit, we're kidnapping you with your permission.
警察に捕まっちゃうよ。
Okay.
私を誘拐しても身代金なんか取れないよ。
That's true. Usually when people are kidnapped, it's because they're from rich families and they're gonna ask ransom from the family. Not really something we can ask from her family. Kirari sounds serious, but I can't tell if she's saying that seriously or if she's trying to say something else. But there's only one thing for me to say. You'll find out once we get there, okay? You shouldn't talk. You might bite your tongue and you won't be able to sing.
でも二人乗りって仲のいいカップルみたいだからどうしよう。私のこと引きずっていいよ。
Really? You're more concerned about us looking like a couple than me dragging you along like I'm actually kidnapping you? Oh, Maejima, if you're gonna kidnap me, at least make it look like a kidnapping, okay? Don't make it look like we're a couple. You moron. At the end of the hill, there's the town area. I ride carefully because there's lots of traffic. Then, we're here. Here we go. Whose house is this? Okay, we're here.
強引だよ。
I'm sorry, but I really just had to pull you along, okay? Kirari gets off the bicycle, and she staggers a
こ
little.
こ智也くんの家？
Yeah, that's right. They're all waiting. We all left early and got ready.
みんな？早退？準備？
Mm-hmm, Junbi. Yeah. Then I invite Kirari in. Here we go. We head to the storage room. Oh, look at that. There's champagne, a cake. Damn. Earlier, we put the instruments and Tonia's stuff away and set up a table with a white tablecloth. Chie, Kashiwara, Murakami, Tonoya, Mai, and Miyuki are there. Fuck, even Miyuki and Mai. Go ahead. I encourage Kirari, who's just standing with a surprised look on her face, and she comes closer. Aww.
誕生日おめでとう
Omedeto! Happy birthday and shit! When Kirari gets closer, Chie gives the cue. All at once, the party poppers go! With a loud noise, tons of ribbons fly out. Kirari is bewildered with ribbons on her
そう
head.
よおめでとう
Happy birthday! Chie
ねえ
smiles.
キラちゃんこれ見て
Look at this. This is all for you. Look how surprised she looks. She's like, I'm getting a birthday cake? Really? Kashiwara points to the table with a smile. There's a white box. Uh-huh, that's exactly what you think it is. Kirari is stunned. Kashiwara holds the handle on top of the
キラ
box.
ちゃんチョコレートが好きだったよね
With a smile, she takes the lid off. Aww. There's a round chocolate cake. Happy birthday, Kirari is written on it in chocolate. Fuck, my screen pop-up came. I have like this weird screen pop-up where it automatically turns off sometimes after a couple hours, and then it says 5 more minutes and unless you press a button, and I was blocking the text. There are already candles on the cake too.
私
That's all for you, baby.
そうだよキラちゃんのバースデーケーキ
Kashiwara looks happy. He starts to light the
私
candles.
のバースデーケーキ
Your very own, very first birthday cake on what I presume to hopefully be your 18th birthday, if not older, right? Right, Kirari? Kirari mumbles to herself,
みんな
stunned.
でお金を出し合って買ったんだ。殿屋も出したんだぞ。
Even Tonoya. You know shit's serious when Tonoya helped. As Murakami says so. Tonoya adjusts his glasses without saying a word. I can't see it from his face, but I think he's being
私たち
embarrassed.
も出してますよ
We all chipped in. Mai and Miyuki take Kirari's arms and help her walk closer to the table. I'm still by the entrance, so when the candles are lit, I close the storage shutter. As the sunlight is shut out, the red glow lights the darkness. So, this is it. I get close to the table to join the circle. All of us are watching the flickering candle lights. The cake looks
お
great.
口に合えばいいのですが
This was all for you, okay? This is why we were secretly together without you, Kirari. It wasn't because we don't like you.
ハッシーは控えめに言ってるけどこれすごく有名なケーキ屋さんのケーキなのよしかも細かく注文してキラリの好みに合わせて特別に作ってもらったんだってこんなの普通食べられないよ
Chie adds the
ケーキ
explanation.
だけじゃないぜ。
Murakami shows the cooler box. There's 2 bottles in it. Is that wine? I thought it was
シャ
champagne.
ンパンだよ、シャンパ
Ah,
ン。
yes.
発泡ワインじゃない、本物のシャンパンだ。みんな知ってるか？世界で本当にシャンパンと呼んでいいのは、シャンパーニュ地方で収穫された。
Really?
今日はうんちくいらないって
Chie smiles bitterly. But aren't they expensive? Are you sure?
なに、いつもタダで店を手伝ってるんだから、これくらいもらっても罰は当たらないだろう。
You make it sound like you just stole it and took it from the store. Like, I'm gonna take these 2 champagne bottles, it'll be fine, right? They'll let me take this without me telling them, it'll be fine. He laughs wildly. Murakami's house is a liquor store. Oh, at every occasion, he brings liquor with the same excuse. I just don't think he works that hard or earns that much. But he doesn't seem to care at
キラ
all.
ちゃんが大好きな唐揚げとお寿司もあるよ
Fried chicken, yeah! Kashiwara points to the next table. I see some plates with food
唐
on
揚げ
them.
はどの屋さんちの台所借りて女の子たちみんなで作ったの美味しくできてればいいけれどあのねこの付け合わせのポテトはね
Potato. Kashiwara starts to laugh, but when Kirari looks down, she shows a surprised look.
どうしたのキラちゃん
Are you okay? I feel like she's really surprised, right? She's gotta be like on the verge of tears. Tears of happiness, of course. Kirari tries to say something, but the words don't come out. She just holds her chest with her hands.
私ね
Finally, she manages to speak.
今日が誕生日だって忘れてた
Oh, really? She even forgot herself that today was her own birthday. Oh, poor girl. It's like one of those things, you know? It's one of those things where it's just, that's your day, right? That's just your day. That's one day of the year where it's just sort of all about you. But for her, in her past, it was never like that. So she's just like, I don't give a shit about my birthday anymore, you know? My family never did anything for it anyway. So why do I even need to remember it anyway? Don't worry, Kirari, we got your back. We remembered it for you, and we're gonna make it a special occasion. Her voice is hoarse.
そうなんだ。
Kirari continues.
そんなの何年も忘れてたのかも。人に誕生日を祝ってもらえるなんてちっちゃい時以来だもん。ちっちゃい時はね、してもらってたの。でも妹たちができてお姉さんになったからね、忘れちゃってたな。ほんと忘れてた。
Oh, she sounds so sad. Kirari's eyes get
キ
teary.
ラちゃん、嬉しいな。私にも誕生日あったんだ。私ね、私なんだろう。
Oh, yeah. You have a birthday, finally, Kirari. Kirari shuts her eyes and takes a breath, and speaks timidly.
ありがとう。本当に。ありがとう。私、こんな暗くて嫌な子なのに。
Damn, this actually makes me kind of feel for Kirari's character, right? I don't know. I'm almost regretting a little bit that I'm doing the Kashiwara route first, but you'll come after this, okay? Alright, Kirari? She speaks softly, and then she starts to cry. We all wait for her to settle down. Kashiwara gives her the handkerchief, and Kirari wipes her eyes. Aww. After a while, Kirari smiles bashfully. Why do I sometimes combine words? Smiles bashfully turns into smash. With red and swollen
ほ
eyes.
ら、そろそろろうそく消さないとケーキが燃え尽きちゃうぞ。
Kine points to the cake. The candles are growing short. Her eyes are dewy too.
でも、こんなのどうしたらいいの？私、やったことない。
You've never done this? You don't know what to do? Alright, first thing you gotta do, you gotta eat the candles while the fire's still on. Kirari's back to her normal
口
self.
でね、こう、ふーっていっぺんに全部消すのよ。
You can do that too, but that's not the normal way, okay? Kashiwara shows her. When Kirari sees it, her face gets cloudy.
でも、私のよだれとか鼻水がついちゃう。うちわとかでやった方がいいよ。ねえ、前島くん、どこかでうちわを。
That's a good point. I don't want your I guess your snot on the cake and stuff on the piece that I'm gonna eat. You dumbass. Then what would be the point? You kinda do have to blow it out yourself though. That's the magic of, you know, the birthday cake with candles on it. But yeah, I don't want your spit on it. I strike her head with my fist.
痛い。
Hey, it's her birthday, don't punch her. Kirari overreacts and holds her head with both
でも、
hands.
だって汚いよ。
That's icky? Ah, you know what? It's your birthday. We'll eat your icky, okay? That's fine. Hey, this is the main event of the birthday party. We all want to see you blow out the candles. That's why we spent hours getting ready for this. I'm sure the baker made the cake thinking about that too.
そうなの？
Really? So hurry up.
みんな優しいんだ。
Don't cry.
わかった。やる。
Kirari looks up and nods.
シーノは歌の練習してるんだから一度に消せないと恥ずかしいぞ。
わかった。肺活量だね。
No pun intended, but this should be a piece of cake. Kirari nods, but looks a little worried.
やっぱりよだれとか鼻水が出ちゃうか
Doesn't
も。
matter, okay? I'll eat your snot. Then she inhales at once. The dark storage is filled with peaceful air. We are all talking peacefully with a little bit of alcohol in us. The outside is already getting a little dark. The party isn't close to being over. Toneya brings out an acoustic guitar and plays on it. I never heard him play such a gentle music. But although it's very different from rock music, he plays well, and reflect how lucky we are to be able to eat and drink while listening to such background music. What a nice party this is. This is just like a really nice, chill environment, you know? You may pass out from how delicious that is? I've never heard that before. I've never heard someone pass out because of the food was just too damn delicious. Our guest of honor, Kirari Shiino, is stuffing her mouth with cake and sushi, while holding a fork with fried chicken with her right hand. The stuffed animal is under her left arm, and her left hand is holding the skull microphone. She is most definitely having fun. She staggers and bumps into me, then looks up to my face. Aww. She laughs. Her cheeks are rosy, probably from alcohol. Hey, why are you laughing like that? Like she's planning something. She laughs again. What? She makes me embarrassed, so I ask bluntly. Aw, of course. Kirari asked with a smile. What are you going to do? Aw, she even wants to share with her younger siblings. Oh my god, she's a national treasure. God damn it, Kirari. The kids? Wait, your cat is also one of your kids? When she said the kids, I just thought all of her brothers and sisters, but apparently your cat belongs in that group, the kids as well. Exactly what I'm feeling, Murakami. Just like with a manly tear strolling down my cheek, just like, take all you need, take everything if you want that, just take it all. Murakami answers for me. I don't know why, but he's crying. I guess he's had a bit too much to drink. He cries easily, and also, he's a maudlin drinker. Kirari gets excited and hugs Murakami. Become bigger in certain areas. As Kirari nods, Murakami covers his face and kneels down to really cry loudly. What's going on? I think he's hitting the limit. I don't know, man. This is a pretty, like, touching moment, you know? Despite this day being all about her, supposedly, it should be right, it's her birthday, she's still like, can I bring a piece of cake home I want to share it with my family. Especially knowing that probably her brothers and sisters also never had like this delicious cake or such delicious food either. Oh man. Kirari rubs his head. What's wrong with this picture? All the people who are scared of him would be disappointed if they saw this. Or maybe they'd be even more scared. While I'm thinking that, Kirari turns to me all of a sudden. She asks me excitedly. What now? Kirari smiles. Sure. What are you talking about? What? Oh my god. Damn, poor Kirari. She just can't believe she's having so much fun. She's like, what? Am I even allowed to have this much fun? It should be illegal. Like, she thinks there's actually like going to be some sort of payoff, right? Like, oh, I'm way too happy actually. There's no way only good things could happen. Something bad has to come in return. Am I gonna die tomorrow? Is that it? Oh my god. Oh, you poor precious girl. God damn it, Kirari. Aww. After Kirari says that much, she jumps up. Oh, you're sharing it with us right now, Kirari. Oh my god, she is so precious. Shiino. I can't help myself calling her. I can't continue on. Kashiwara hugs Kirari from the side. I would do the same too. Kirari's surprised, But when she realizes that it's Kashiwara, she smiles. Her face changes to a gentle one, like a cat in the sun.
キラちゃん、来年も誕生会やってあげるよ。これからずっとやってあげる。ずっと友達でいようね。
Yes, yes. Next year again, definitely. Kashiwara mumbles.
大丈夫だよ。サリナちゃんとはずっと友達だよ。でも嬉しいな。あのね、毎年誕生日パーティーしたらね、そしたら私きっと太っちゃうな。
I don't think you get fat from eating a lot only one day in the year.
キラちゃんはちょっとくらい太った方がいいんだよ。痩せすぎだもん。
But yeah, it's fine for you to get a little more meat on your bones, you know, if you compare yourself to Kashiwara, for example.
サリナちゃんもだよ。もっと元気になんなきゃ。じゃあ、そうだ。来年はチーズケーキもつけて2人で太ろうね。私、チョコレートケーキとチーズケーキが同じくらい好きなんだ。
Alright, then we already know what cake we're getting next year. And the year after that, we're gonna have a cheese chocolate cake mix. That actually sounds disgusting. Cheese chocolate cake? I don't think that's a good combination. That does not go well together.
そうだね。来年が楽しみだな。
Kirari smiles happily while being hugged by Kashiwara. I move on and sit next to Tonya, who's still playing the guitar. Murakami's still crying. He's crying and drinking. Now he's drinking beer. Is he going to drink more? I guess he's got a lot of stress piled up inside. The second grade pair, Mai and Miyuki, is sleeping after drinking alcohol. Were they even allowed to drink alcohol? Unlike Murakami, those two don't seem to have any stress whatsoever. I always thought those two are the most carefree ones, although they are second graders. Chine, who's probably drinking with the second graders, is still at the table by herself, drinking champagne. The way she's drinking looks so good. The atmosphere around her seems to belong to somewhere else. I guess she likes to drink. Oh, she's a party girl, eh? Because of Chine, I want to drink more. I grab the glass and take a sip. I don't know much about alcohol, but I think the expensive ones taste differently. I've gotten drunk before, but I feel differently this time. I feel good and warm inside. You should drink too, it's good. I say to Tonya. He nods.
仲良きことは美しきかな。みんなが毎日こんなに平和で楽しかったら、ロックなんか世の中に必要ないんだろうね。世界中のロックンローラーはみんなの明るい笑い声とともに滅亡するんだ。
True, what would you rather have then? This peaceful every day and rock ceasing to exist?
そう思わないかい?
Or the way it is now? He stares at me. I guess he's drunk too. Yeah, only a drunk person would come up with a thought like that. Then Tonya starts to play a different song. Very gentle and calm. I think I've heard it before. It's Neat 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 from The Damned. It's one of the most popular punk songs, but with Tonya's arrangement, it becomes a gentle and soothing song. It's like the acoustic version. And the party goes on. Aw, this was so beautiful. Once it's July, the soil dries, and I see the heat haze on the asphalt. Summer is starting. Summertime, baby! The sky is deep blue, and the sun is glaring and celebrating our summer. It's cheering us on. I have to think that, or I'd hate the summer heat on the riverbank. The cultural festival is right after the final exam. That's when we'll have our match. We only have about half a month. Exactly 16 days left. We turned in the registration form just the other day. The class president was surprised at the second literature club, which is known for being low-key, full of ghost members, is doing a band, especially a rock band. Hey, did we even mention the word punk? I feel like that's important. Punk. Now we can't turn back. We just have to perfect our performance. We've been practicing every day by the river, but it's so hot, we are soaked in sweat.
汗がスネアの上に落ちる。
Chine must be worried, since she's been yelling. As soon as we take a break, she wipes everywhere with her towel. She says she's shocked to see her sweat evaporate and become salt, but I think she's overreacting. She's being too fussy.
暑いですね。
It is pretty hot, but you know it's automatically already pretty hot near you, Kashiwara. Kashiwara talks to me when I'm drinking my sports drink in the shade. She has a shawl on to avoid sunburn, and a big hat to block direct sunlight. She looks like she just came from a summer resort. She's playing the electric guitar with this appearance. I can't deny saying it looks rather strange. She's dressed like an old lady at the beach, and then she's playing a fucking electric guitar. How are you doing? Are you okay?
はい。水分もしっかりとってますし、夜は静かに休養に当ててますから元気です。最近は咳も出ませんし、最悪でも本番まではなんとか持たせます。
Good, good, very good. What does she mean by the last sentence though? I'll make sure I'll last until the last performance. She's making it sound like, oh, I'll just make sure I'll survive until then, after then I can die. We don't want that. Kashiwara shows her usual smile. Don't say that. I don't like how it sounds. Don't collapse on the stage or anything, okay? It's okay to do that if there's a miraculously happy ending waiting at the end though. I say jokingly.
何のことですか?
Like me swooping you in my arms? Kashiwara doesn't get it. She looks lost. Never mind. Just be careful, okay? From now on, don't relax. Or for now.
でも毎日倒れてるってわけでもないと思うんですけど。
But at least once a week, you get sick and miss school.
結構頑張ってますよね。
Kashiwara says happily, I think so, yeah? I think you're doing pretty well. Maybe so with you, but in general, it's not normal.
頑張ります。
Kashiwara droops. Aww, did we make her sad?
サリナちゃんをいじめちゃダメだよ。
I'm
本番まで
sorry.
仲良く頑張ろう。
I wasn't trying to be mean, I'm just trying to, you know, motivate her. You're like, yeah, fighting. Kirari interrupts with a sweaty face.
ねえねえ、前から気になってたんだけど、いい？本番の時の衣装はどうするの？
What? Kirari asks loudly so everyone can hear. Huh. I'm guessing we gotta, like, have a certain appearance, right? Just dress in a certain way?
それなんだけど、思ったより結構みんな普通よね。
But we're a rock band, a punk rock band. We gotta dress at least kind of punkish. Like the outfits that Kashiwara and Kirari were wearing. Those were actually not too bad. They were kind of punkish, right? The biggest problem back then was their makeup, of course. That was the biggest fucking problem. But like, the clothes weren't that bad. That looked pretty cool. Chie finishes wiping the drums and comes over to us. She's talking about the indies bands in the area. We've been going to different performances that Tonya recommended to us to get some ideas. I don't know if that's Tonya's preference, but all the bands we've seen were wearing normal clothes. If anything, their hair was spiked or in a wild color, but that was about it. I've heard there are far wilder bands around, but at least we haven't seen them. But we should kind of go wild, right? Go crazy. It'll attract some attention, I feel. Don't you think the uniform would do? It's a school band after all. I'd give my idea. It would be sad to mess up in wild costumes.
それじゃあちょっと夢がないと思う。
I don't think Chie likes the idea. But strange costumes might look weird. That's the whole idea of a strange costume though, right? Besides, what type of clothing are you talking about anyway? The second literature club is doing the band at the cultural festival to mark the end of the club. I don't think we need to appeal in any way whatsoever.
確かに一理あるとは思うけど、なんだか鹿之助が言うとめんどくさいから言ってるように聞こえるんだよね。
You're right. I don't even want to think about it. And that's why I suggested a uniform. But I'm not wrong, am I? Then Chie frowns.
そんな決め方、なんか嫌。
でもそういう気持ちって大事かもしれません。
Kashiwara interrupts.
そういう気持ち？
面倒だから制服で出ればいいとか、そういう投げやりでわがままな
Alright, it's true.
何か殿谷さんや村上さんが言うパンクの精神というものに通じているような。
It does fit with the whole I don't give a shit attitude.
なるほど。
See? That's why punk rockers can't think too much. Wear the uniforms.
何調子に乗ってるのよ。
I've decided already, Chie. We're wearing the uniforms. If you don't like the uniforms, then we can wear our work outfits. We can move freely. Oh, I know. How about exercise shorts? We can even add headbands. Make it look like we just came back from a run or something. We can do pigtails. People like things like that. There are actually a special section set up for that.
コーナーって何のこと？
Kirari asked curiously. I can't really say it loudly, but when you go to video stores, what are you talking
わかっ
about?
た。もう言わなくていいよ。つうかあんたの趣味を並べてるだけじゃない。
Pigtail section? What the fuck, dude? What? Chie interrupts. Interrupts while she frowns. No, it isn't. How rude. We talk more, but we can't come to an agreement, so we decide to talk some more later.
ねえ、でもさ、どんな衣装にしろ、シカ君はやること決まってるよね。
Kirari talks to me. What do you mean?
衣装だよ。どんなのにするかって。
Huh? Were you listening? We haven't decided yet.
違うよ。
What do you mean? I ask.
女装。
Wait. Cross-dresser? Kirari mumbles and whoa. You want me to actually keep dressing as a girl while performing? A cross-dresser? When I ask her, Kirari nods and looks at me. She's really into that. She really likes the fact that I'm like cross-dressing. What the fuck?
シカ君は女装しなきゃダメだよ。
Why do I have to dress up as a goddamn girl, Kirari? Can't you just, use your fetishes on your boyfriend, which is something I am not yet?
そ
Why?
の方が面白いじゃん。
I'll say it's pretty interesting, sure. You think?
私ね、バンドを頑張ったのはね、とにかく毎日面白いからなの。みんなでああでもないこうでもないって話しながら曲を作ったり練習したり変なことして怒られたり毎日楽しくて、
Well,
だからね、本当にね、心から良かったなって思うんだ。
I'm glad to hear that, Kirari. I'm pretty happy too, I'm having a lot of fun, and the reason why I'm doing this band thing is because I don't want to cross-dress as a girl, that's why. That's good, but what does that have anything to do with me being a cross-dresser?
だから私にとってバンドのコンセプト、そういうのがあってね、それは楽しくて面白いってことなんだよ。
Can't our band be fun and interesting without me cross-dressing? Okay.
それが一番楽しくしようよ。
And let me guess, your definition of fun is me cross-dressing, okay. Isn't that too forceful?
でもそれは受けそうな気がするな。
Are you sure?
鹿之助、ちょっと検討してみてよ。
The crowd wouldn't like it. Why do I have to ridicule myself that way anyway? Is there a merit for me?
女の子の格好した鹿くん、綺麗だからきっとモテるよ。
Kirari says things that don't make sense. No way.
面白いと思うけどな。
Chie won't give up.
それにね、鹿之助が女装すれば一見ガールズバンドっぽくなるから、そういうのも面白いと思うし。
Okay, that's actually a valid reason, right? I feel like that's actually a valid reason to make it look like we're an all-girls band. I feel like an all-girls band probably has more appeal than 3 girls and 1 guy. So that's actually a valid reason for me to consider staying in drag or cross-dress or be a trap while we're performing and everything. Damn it. They're actually somewhat convincing me of it. That would be a weirdo band, don't you
あ
think?
なたの女装だったら平気よ。自分で思ってるより違和感ないんだから。俺もバンドのためよ。一肌脱いでちょうだい。
God damn it, now even Chie is encouraging me. It's 2 against 1. Come on, Kashiwara, you're on my side at least, right? For the band, huh? There's my weak spots. But I still can't.
あ、そうだ。
Kashiwara,
私
please,
もいいですか？
please help me. What is it?
私、バンドの活動をしていることがおじい様に知ら
Oh
れて
no,
しまったん
shit.
です。
He did? Oh gosh, I don't know if I want to hear the rest.
それでこの間うちで練習しているのも知られてしまって、だから私とメイドたちでとっさに行ってしまったことがあるんですが、メンバーは全員女の子だから平気だとそう言ってしまったんです。
God damn it, so you already told your grandfather basically that I'm a girl. I knew it.
もしよかったら私からもその変装をしていただけると嬉しいのですが。
God damn it. Kashiwara is not on my side. Although she's asking more politely and kinda has a reason, a selfish reason of her own for me to keep up the disguise of dressing up as a girl. But god damn it, if all three of them requested for me, it's pretty hard to say no. Why does this always happen?
偶然でしょ?
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure you three had like a secret meeting without me and just conspired. Oh, let's all come up with different reasons as to why he should dress up as a girl. Chie laughs. I don't think it's a coincidence. Anyway, whenever I'm with the band members, I feel like they have fun teasing me. I don't think I have a chance with them. If you insist, I guess I could. I hesitantly agree.
やっぱり鹿くんっていい人だね。強く頼まれると断れないんだ。
It's too much pressure. 3 girls, you know, requesting that of me? I cannot say no. Kirari says so happily, but I interrupt her. I did agree to help you out with the band, so I don't mind doing most of the things you want me to, but we are seriously working on this. So do you think it's a good idea to add such a comical image?
いやいや。
Chie is still laughing.
いや、これこそまさに第二文芸部の最後の発表って感じでしょ。
Really? I did not have that in mind when I thought of perfect, me being a girl. Do you think so?
うん。世間の地味だとか、あってもなくてもわからないとか、そんなイメージを最後に払拭しよう。だいたいこのバンドのリーダーであるキラリの意見だし。
Kirari, our leader, huh?
私リーダーじゃないよ。
You're not? She turned into a tomato.
でもバンドの発起人だし、歌もすごく上手になったし。
Yeah.
そんなことないよ。
I probably agree if somebody's the leader or we would vote for someone as the leader. I would vote for Kirari. Kirari becomes bashful and turns beet red.
まあ何にしろ、私としてはここまで来た以上はキラリのわがままを聞いてあげたいと思うのよ。いいじゃない鹿之助、それくらいしたって。
If that's what everyone wants, I'm just a people pleaser, you know? I want to please everybody. If that'll make you girls happy, then sure, I guess. I don't disagree. If we are going to go with these members, then we can't think of anyone else to be the center of the group other than Kirari. Actually, if it wasn't for Kirari, I wouldn't be here either. She's always initiating the practice sessions. She has the right to a little selfishness. But the only thing is, I don't think being in a drag is the only way to be interesting. I think there are more.
鹿くんは女装。
Fine, fine. If the leader requests me to be a crossdresser, then I shall be a crossdresser. As I try to talk them into doing something else, Kirari shuts me out. She's like, nope, that's gonna happen for sure.
意見は受け付けないよ。黙ってて。
Damn, now that she's like being assigned as the leader, she's even more forceful. Shut the hell up, dude. Listen to what I say. Oh, come on. This is how my second time around being a drag is decided. I don't like it.
そうか、まあでもそれはともかくとして、ここへ来てチームが随分まとまってきたんだな。
Murakami folds his arms and nods. You think so?
そうさ。だっていつの間にかすごい仲良しみたいな会話をするようになってるじゃないか。
I see. I still don't understand.
そうだと思う。でもお前もよく引き受けたな。女装するのあんなに嫌がってたのに。
Of course I hate it, but it's just that much more important to make the girls happy. I don't want to, but if everyone else says that I have to, then what can I do? I couldn't fight.
みんなで一致団結されたのか？
All 3 of them. You don't understand how intimidating it is. 3 girls ganging up on you, and not in a sexy way? Exactly. They stuck together.
団結力が上がってきたのはいいが、肝心の演奏力はどうなってるんだ？
Well, I think that all depends on how Shiino does. She isn't exceptional, but she's been doing great lately. To work around her vocal part is probably the
なん
best.
だ。結構冷静に自分たちを把握してるんじゃないか。
Of course, we practice every day intensely. We all know what we can do clearly.
それは結構すごいな。こういうのって慣れ合いになりそうな気がするんだが。
Our teacher is that weirdo rocker, Tonoya. He gets so intense when it comes to music. We can't think of something like self-respect.
それはわかるような気がするな。
Murakami nods.
そういえば、殿屋もシーノのことはよく褒めてたな。
Really?
他のメンバーのことも褒めるけどな。あいつかなりお前たちのことを買ってるみたいだぞ。俺がお前らのこと聞くといつもすごく詳細な答えが返ってくる。
Do you guys talk about us?
それは気になるからな。
Does that mean you think we're hopeful or hopeless?
両方だな。
What? I see. Either way, I'm glad you think about us. But think about Shiino more than anybody. It's fine that she's the center of the band, but good or bad, she is the most unstable one of all of us.
気分屋だからな。
But I'm only talking about when we practice. We don't know how she will be at a performance. I guess we just have to wait and see.
不安になるようなこと言うなよ。
Well, I worry. This is our first live performance. We did do the guerrilla type of performance, but our actual performance is completely different.
緊張するか？
Yeah, I do. Murakami puts his hand at his
で
chin.
もそれはちょっと羨ましいな。
You're envious? Murakami says sadly. Then, suddenly with a smile, he
し
continues.
かしお前、結局今年も女装するのか？報酬の面前で。
Don't laugh about that, you doofus. You look happy.
バカ言え。この俺が人の不幸を喜ぶはずないだろう。
Cause you like other people's pain? You're grinning
これ
though.
は悲しみの笑顔だ。
You're a sadist, huh? That's your sad smile? It's still a smile. What kind of smile is that?
しかし、二人揃って女装か。仲間だな。俺たち、もしかしたら運命の糸で繋がってるのかもしれないな。
I almost forgot that he'll be cross-dressing too. Like that was their idea, right? To just play Go as a girl, just cross-dress and play Go. That's their activity for the Go Club. How could you say something so nauseating with a straight face?
ま、俺は超人だからな。
I really think you are.
それで結局衣装はどうするんだ？
Who
じゃあ
knows?
お前はどんな服を着るつもりなんだ？スカートは履くのか？
I don't even know that. I think we'll wear the uniforms. But they are in charge of the costumes, and it won't tell me until the day of the performance.
それが正しいな。どうせお前に服のことなんかよくわからんだろう。
Don't be rude. I know more than you.
こんなことないぞ。いろいろ考えてある。そうだ。俺に任せてみないか？
What? In charge of what?
衣装のデザイン。
The costumes? Dude! Look at how you're dressed. I don't want someone like you designing our costumes. No offense. What are you talking about?
大丈夫。俺だけじゃなくて、マイとミユキも参加する。
Oh.
あいつら衣装を作りたいって言ってたぞ。将来服飾の仕事がしたいんだそうだ。
Oh, well, that changes everything if Mai and Miyuki want to help you. Oh, yeah, I certainly trust those two. You and the second grade pair. Why am I feeling uneasy about this?
そう言うな。俺たちだって今日まで一緒に頑張ってきた仲間だろ。
True, but that doesn't mean I trust you with the costumes. I know, but I'll talk to the others later.
よろしく頼む。
By the way, what are you going to do? Didn't you say your club's drag costumes are decided by the female club members?
ああ、決まった。
It's done? What are you wearing?
俺はメイド服だ。
Oh my god, he's gonna look like Sakura from Danganronpa, right? A maid
あ
costume?
あ、そして猫耳だ。
With cat ears! Cat girl maids. Those are the best, but not for a guy, okay? Actual girls wearing a maid costume and cat ears. Those are the best. Not a guy wearing that shit.
なんか言えよ。
No, I can't. The same thing might happen to me too.
そっか。
A silence, then sighs from both of us.
でもさ、
Murakami starts after a while.
だからって演奏は手を抜くなよ。
No, we won't. Of course not. We wouldn't do that.
そうだけどさ、思ってたのと違う形でステージに上がるわけだからどうかと思って。
What do you think we've been practicing so hard for? That won't make any difference. So are you going to cut corners playing Go when you have a match in drag?
まさか。俺の相手は部で一番うまいやつだ。新聞にも載ったことあるやつなんだぞ。しかも場所は体育館のステージ。おそらく囲碁部史上最大のギャラリーが集められるだろう。なんとしてもそこで勝ちたい。たとえ全ての観衆が猫耳しか見ていなくともな。
Nikomimi. Murakami holds his fist as he says that. Alright, good luck.
お前こそ。
Thanks. Silence. Then again, sighs. But we can't be like this. I remember I needed to ask him something. By the way, you used to study about equipment before, didn't you? I thought of something yesterday.
なんだ？
I can't say it loudly, so give me your ear. As I watch around us, I whisper my plan into Murakami's ear. What is the plan? When I'm done, he looks into my face. What do you think? Do you think we have enough time before the performance?
そうだな。誰か手伝い呼べばなんとかなるだろう。技術的にもできないこともないと思う。
What's the plan? He's even keeping it a secret from us. He tilts his head. That might be too reckless.
いや、面白いと思うぞ。絶対みんなびっくりすると思う。この学校じゃ前代未聞だろうな。けど、その後がどうなるか。
I think we should be okay. If it's not, then what's there to do? At least, I don't think we'll get killed. Besides, if that happens at this school, God will be doing the punishment. What is this request? What?
No future だな。うん、パンクっぽい。
Exactly. Fuck the future. Live in today. That's fine, but there is one concern. The timing on the day of the performance. And more details.
それはこっちの方で考えよう。要望があれば早いうちに言っておいてくれれば対応できるようにしとく。
Thanks. I appreciate it.
何？乗りかけた船っていうのか？こういうの。
Yeah, you kinda are, Murakami. If any problems arise, it'll all be my fault, okay?
何言ってるんだ。独り占めするなよ。俺にも楽しませろ。俺もこの学校の歴史に残る犯人になってみたいんだ。ワクワクするぜ。
It's kind of fun though. It's kind of funny that he gets so excited about this too. He sort of is living along with us, right? He's not exactly living the dream. He wanted to make a band with him, but this is the next best thing for him, right? Just to sort of be part of our band. But to be honest with you, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I just want a little surprise.
何言ってるんだ。そこまで大ごとにしなけりゃ面白くないぞ。
Then Murakami laughs boldly. I knew he'd help me, but I didn't think he'd be so into it. He actually made me worry a little. Huh. That'll be interesting. It's a few days before the cultural festival. I'm alone at home and eating my meal in my room. I don't usually like onigiri from convenience stores, but when you eat it once in a while, it's pretty good. After I finish, I stretch out on my bed and find myself unable to get up again. I've been practicing very hard lately, and I guess I'm more tired than I thought. So we skipped already like more than 10 days or something? Because when we talked with Murakami it was 16 days before, and now only a couple. So like, a couple's like 2, 3, so we skipped 13, 14 days. I decided to take a rest and turn on the TV. I flip through the channels and find a tennis program on the educational channel. What? The educational channel and there's a tennis program? Since I used to be on the tennis team, I'm interested. A retired tennis pro is teaching kids how to serve. I've met this retired tennis player before. It's Echisen Ryoma. Once, when we had a tennis match with a famous tennis club, there was a retired tennis pro who used to belong to that club. After the match, he joined the practice too, just like how he is on TV now. He taught us, the Oubi Academy tennis club members. He taught me to serve better. I guess I was pretty serious about tennis back then at least. It seems like it was a long time ago. Flashback. I started tennis when I entered junior high school. There really wasn't any special trigger. I saw the tennis club members hit the balls, and it looked like they were having so much fun. I thought maybe I'd feel good if I could do that too. So I joined a tennis club. But although I was at the practice every day for 3 years, I didn't have a strong inclination toward it. I started to compete when I was in the 2nd grade, but I won sometimes, and lost sometimes as well. I really didn't care about it. I was pretty satisfied. I guess I really don't get too passionate about anything. Even on my days off, if people invite me to do something, I don't refuse, but I was never the one to invite others to do anything. Actually, I'd rather just stay at home. Hey, me too, brother! I hardly got into anything seriously, and people used to call me Tundra. I wasn't aware of it, but when I think about it now, I think I know why. At the time, I didn't really have to make an effort to do anything. I was able to do as well as others without trying, so I didn't want anything more than that. People try to enter better schools, go after more pleasure. There are many different goals, but I could never understood why people find importance in such things and pursue them. To be honest, I understand that now in my head, but still don't quite get it on an emotional level. So I finished my tennis days in junior high school without too many ups or downs. Then it was time to think about my future. I didn't have any private schools I wanted to go to. And even when it was time to turn in applications to public schools, I still didn't know which school I wanted to go to. My parents didn't have a particular school where they wanted me to go, and I wasn't interested in any of the schools in particular. I just didn't care. So I kept putting it off, and finally it was time to make up my mind. So during the orientation, I said to the teacher, I don't care. Just pick one for me. Just randomly pick one for me, teacher. Alright, thanks, bye-bye. And the teacher gave me a bitter smile. When are you going to come to your senses? I still remember my teacher's face and the words. And this school, Oubi Academy, is the one my teacher chose for me. I didn't think I'd be comfortable in a mission school, but I didn't want to argue, so I took the entrance exam. When I started school, that's when I realized the reason why he wanted me to go here. It's a prep school, so they don't require any intense curriculum. It's a mission school, but it's not religious at all. This school's atmosphere is extremely relaxed, and they believe in students' self-independence. Or maybe I should say they really don't care. It fits perfectly for us. If the students want to learn, they teach, but if they don't, they just let them be. But they don't treat anyone differently. As a result, there's a huge gap between underachievers and high achievers, and the school really doesn't care too much about the students' academic results. Really? That's a very unique approach, right? I feel like most schools usually care about the academic results of their students and want to push them to be better always. Here they're just like, if you want to learn, then sure, come. Hey, if you don't, then don't. You don't need to show up. Go stay in bed, sleep. It's not. We don't really care much. It's up to you, dude. Instead, the school believes in humanity and kindness. The students take advantage of that, but at the same time, I think it was working out. That kind of school atmosphere was perfect for someone like me. When I analyze myself, I'm not particular about anything, but I don't like people telling me things. If I'm told to do something and I don't do it, but if people leave me alone, I do at least the minimum of what needs to be done. And more than anything, I was getting tired of schooling, so if I wasn't at this school, I don't think I could have lasted for 3 years. When I look back, the teacher was watching me well. When I started at Oubi Academy, I played tennis before, so I joined the tennis club, but it wasn't fun at first. Oubi Academy's tennis team hasn't been a strong team lately, but the school used to be famous for it. The club had a strict order within itself. The first graders do lots of fetching balls and swinging rackets, and hardly get to actually hit the balls. Their passion is to win, so what I had done in my junior high year was nothing compared to what I was doing here. I liked the school atmosphere, but I didn't really like the club's atmosphere. As I said before, I don't really like to be told to do something. I never wanted to win or to become a famous player. I just wanted to hit the balls and kill some time. Yeah, I just want to hit some balls. What's wrong with that? Hitting some balls? At first, I regretted joining the team, but as time went on, I started to have fun. If I tried to find precise reasons, I'd probably be able to find many of them, but the main reason was that it was rather fun to do something seriously. Until that time, I never got myself into anything seriously, even if someone forced me to. To find a different side of myself was rather interesting, so I got myself into tennis deeper and deeper, but at the same time, my academics went down. But nobody said anything about my academic nosedive, simply because I was at Oubi Academy. Hey, with this grade, who knows how many years it'll take for you to graduate? One teacher did point it out, but he didn't have a serious look. He was saying it as if he was telling me something funny, like, hey, yeah, I might even retire before you graduate. After I joined the tennis club, I was paired up with Murakami, who also had experience playing tennis. This was how we were recognized. Murakami and I really never talked until we paired up, but we were a very good pair. If we played individually, we never won, but when we played together, we never lost. And by the fall of our first year, we made it on the team. I don't mean to brag, but it's highly unusual for first graders to make it on the team at Oubi Academy. And then we played our first official match. Our pair kept winning, and we advanced to just before the national level. It was a good match, but the way we lost wasn't too good. The opponent were first graders too. We lost against them when we played at the district level, so this was our second loss. I was actually surprised that my game plan, which I was confident about, didn't work at all. I told myself that they were simply better than we were, but the other first graders and the female club members who were cheering on us were very depressed. Since it was our match, why did they have to be so depressed? I was surprised, but I also felt responsible at the same time. Then I realized that I was there representing the school and couldn't lose that easily. I didn't like the fact that I made others feel depressed. After that, we started to practice even harder. Our mission as team members was to become better than the pair we lost to. If we couldn't defeat them, we wouldn't be able to go up to the national level before we graduated. In other words, if we became a stronger pair, then a national match would come closer. Supposedly, the other pair belonged to a famous tennis club, but we thought that if we trained harder, we should be able to defeat them. We practiced even during the long break between the semesters. Since I didn't have anything else to do, it really wasn't too much of a problem for me. And that's when Murakami and I started to talk a lot. Unlike me, Murakami liked to act cool, and he believed that winning a match is cool. Come to think of it, back then, Murakami was very pure too. At first, I didn't think we would get along because of the difference in characters, but we both wanted to win, and that was the same. The chance for revenge came in spring. In the preliminary at the end of the school year, we earned the title to participate in a spring competition. Of course, our pair was on the team. This time, we registered in 2 categories, the group and the doubles. We didn't do so well, so we lost the doubles early on, but we were matched in the group. It was the second round. One of them was an excellent player, so I was afraid that he would play individually. But I was wrong. He came to play doubles, and we were matched against each other. But we lost again. Therefore, our team was finished too. Not only did we lose against the same pair, we were more shocked that our hard practice since the summer really hadn't made any difference in the game. The new game plan didn't work either. No matter how much we worked on little tricks, the difference in our basic techniques were incomparable. Nothing worked. Was it because of a difference in talent or personal limits? This was the first time for me to experience the wall of limitation, but instead of feeling despair, I remember feeling excitement. And I was a little impressed with myself for feeling that way too, which made me chuckle. So we increased our practice time. Even after the club activity was over, we practiced on our own whenever we had free time. With sports, more practice doesn't always mean you will get better results. Over-practicing can cause problems too. I was aware of that, but we thought that was the only way for us to win over them. A lot of successful athletes have undergone rather reckless practice. There must be something special there. That's what we thought, but things didn't quite work out the way we wanted to. All of a sudden, I heard a strange noise from my ankle and found myself unable to stay upright. Despite the awful pain, the injury itself wasn't too bad, but still, I couldn't practice for a while. We got injured? Damn. The doctor told me it'd take about a month to recover. Things could have been worse, but a whole month seemed like a long time. I didn't even want to waste 30 minutes. While I was sitting around, the opponents were practicing, getting better. If I didn't practice for a day, that's how much better they'd get. We couldn't get to their level even after the hard practice the year before. I arrived at the conclusion that we just couldn't beat them quite easily, but at the same time, I really didn't want to give up either. The braces came off 2 weeks early, and the day the doctor gave the okay to practice, I joined a training camp at school. It had been a while since I stood on the court. It felt a little different. At first, I thought it was because of the lack of sleep. I felt cold and a little bit of nausea. I felt groggy too. I wonder if I caught something. Anyway, I didn't have time to worry about that. I kept practicing. Back then, I really didn't care of myself that well. Or take care of myself. And even when I had a cold with a fever, I went on with my regular activities. Damn, dude. It's going at it hard, but it seems to come at a cost. But I couldn't that day. I was feeling more chills, and my throat felt extremely dry. I was sweating like crazy and felt dizzy. Soon, I couldn't even stay standing. My fingers that were holding the towels were shaking. Maybe I moved around too much after a long break. So I slowed down quite a bit, starting the next day. I took more breaks. I made sure I didn't overdo it. The situation didn't improve. By that time, I knew it wasn't just a cold, but I didn't know what was wrong with me. The only thing I knew was that whenever I started practicing, I started to feel ill. After I was discharged from the hospital, I wasn't doing well in the first place, but when I stood on the court, all the symptoms got worse. People say that when the Halley's Comet, right? I remember that Halley's Comet goes by. Comet. The amount of oxygen in the air gets less. I know that's just a myth, but if it were true, maybe that is what it'd feel like. When there's a lack of oxygen, then you can't breathe. No matter how hard you inhale, your chest doesn't get relieved. Instead, the more you breathe, the worse you feel. Your hands and legs start shaking and you start to see spots. Your body loses the ability to inhale oxygen all of a sudden, just like a fish out of the water. You will die. I felt like I was going to have a panic attack. I felt so scared that my legs were shaking. Some possibilities came to mind, but I just shut my eyes. A situation like this was, in a way, rather unusual and interesting. I actually wanted to challenge myself to see how far I could go. Eventually, I thought I might overcome my limits, but it didn't work that way. Boom, we collapsed, dead. My body and mind finally hit the limit, and I collapsed while holding the racket. I regained consciousness in an ambulance. By the time I got to the hospital, I was feeling much better, so I told the doctor I could go home. But he didn't listen. He took me to the respiratory department, and then on to the psychosomatic department. The old doctor in the psychosomatic department diagnosed me with panic attack triggered by autonomic imbalance. According to the doctor, the stress from wanting to get better at tennis had caused it. The injury may have given me a trauma too. The combined factors caused the symptoms I was experiencing. I never even felt that way myself. In fact, I always thought I was acting according to my will, so I couldn't understand the diagnosis at all. But once the doctor said so, nobody would listen to me. I was reluctant, but I was to stay away from tennis and take some medication to relax, at least for a while. Oh, is that why he quit? He was kind of forced to? But I lied. I said it was better after a week. As a test, I stood on the court. I felt the panic attack coming, but I was able to deceive everyone by acting normal. I secretly threw away the medication the doctor gave me. I told the coach and my family that I was better. I even practiced my poker face in front of the mirror so nobody would notice me experiencing the attack symptoms. I was always good at hiding my feelings. Also, I should be able to ignore my physical symptoms as well. Damn, dude. Naturally, the symptoms got worse. Holy shit, this was our vision? It's like if like we ate shrooms or something. After a month, I don't know what that's like, by the way, I just made that up. Well, you just sort of hear things, you know? After a month, I was feeling the symptoms even off the court. I couldn't sleep at first. I couldn't eat. I lost weight, and I was vomiting all the time. Of course, my family, my girlfriend, and the people around me got suspicious. Yes, I had a girlfriend back then. We started to go out just before I got sick. The one in the very beginning, the one that's like, yeah, we changed, we don't fit together anymore, bye-bye. I didn't even tell her the truth. Even when she asked if something was wrong, I just laughed. We started to go out because I was playing tennis, so I couldn't tell her anything about this. While everyone was feeling suspicious, I spent every day making sure that nobody noticed anything. I continued to practice every day, feeling exhausted both physically and mentally. As I got more exhausted, I could feel I was losing control of my own mind. As a part of trying to hide my emotional irregularity, I hardly mingled with others anymore. I started to talk to myself. Hey, it's like me. I often had nightmares of thousands of caterpillars eating my body. What? That sounds like a terrible... What the fuck? That sounds like a really, really terrible nightmare where you would just sort of wake up in like cold sweats from. It felt like I was wandering around continuously in a dark, damp forest without an exit. But I wasn't looking for an exit. I was trying to go deeper and deeper. I thought there was a new world in the deepest spot of the forest. Pushing myself to my physical and mental limits, like that was rather thrilling and fun. Although I did wonder if I was going to be okay. But once I passed one point, it was fine. That point was the point of no return. Once passed, I had no other choice. I had to go as far as I could go. And when I realized that, I felt some kind of relief filling me up. I knew that this must be intoxication. To explain exactly what it's like, I vomited every day secretly, and my arms and legs were shaking on the court. But I felt a freedom somewhere in my heart. It's strange to even talk about now, but it's the truth. I don't know if you'd understand, but at the time, I felt that I gained freedom. In general, people think being free is to have many choices, but when all the choices are gone, and the responsibility of making a choice is gone, that can be one kind of freedom. I can kind of see that. If you have no, like, usually, if you make a lot of if you have a lot of choices, you feel that's a freedom too. I agree that's like, it feels like a freedom, right? Because you have multiple choices. You pick your own path, and that's in a way freedom, right? But being free could also just be, if you have no choices at all, that kind of means like you have no responsibilities, and that's a sort of a feeling of freedom as well. I guess that's what it means. Anyway, at the time I was feeling a kind of excitement and happiness which I'd never experienced before, getting myself deeper into my own inner world. Of course, that didn't last for long. I collapsed again. Damn, dude. He pushed himself to like the utter limit and then still tried to go beyond that. My parents found the medication I was hiding, and my secret experiment came out in the open. I was made to confess that what I was feeling and what I was planning to do to the doctor, and I was ordered to stay home under more strict supervision. Of course, I was off the team too. Once the tennis was gone from my life, I felt more relaxed, and my obsessive drive went away. I didn't even feel disappointment or despair. I didn't have the will to win over my rivals. I didn't even want to become a famous tennis player. People said I was lucky I didn't die, but it didn't mean anything to me. I didn't even feel relieved that I was saved. It was like the silence after a party. I felt bad that I caused a lot of grief to my family, my school's tennis club, and everyone around me because of my selfish actions. I probably just went back to how it was before I started to play tennis. After that, I quit the tennis club. So that's how it all went? Damn, that's quite an emotional roller coaster, man. As the band is becoming more fun, I'm reminded of that episode in my life. I don't like that. I can kind of see how he can fall in a similar trap or pattern as he did with tennis, but then with the band instead, right? Because that's sort of the thing that he had. He became so obsessed with tennis and wanting to become better that he didn't care about anything else, and just his sole purpose, his sole drive is just get better, improve, get better, defeat my opponents. And he's kind of falling in a similar rhythm again with this band. Like, he's constantly trying to improve on becoming better in bass and improving with the band, blah blah blah. It can kind of, I can see why it at least reminds him of that, right? And that probably scares him a bit again. I feel that when I get into something bad may happen. But it's different this time. I'm doing this for the band members, not for myself. If I think that way, I can feel more natural. Besides, the band's activities will end after the cultural festival. It's true this is a temporary thing,